What's scenario planning? Why do scenario planning? Well, maybe you're on a board or you're a business owner. How robust are your existing options? If you're on the C-suite, what new options should you be developing? If you work in HR in the war for talent, what critical skills will be needed by your organization in the future? It's natural for any team to want to revisit major risks. If you work in sales and business development, understanding more about the future can help you to attract and keep interesting customers. Same thing for corporate development, helping attract and keep interesting partners. Do any of these challenges sound familiar? I'm James Janega from Growth Innovation Strategy. At GIS, we're about empowering organizations, and size doesn't matter. If you're looking to grow or are stuck in market uncertainties, we'll be your guide. Our approach? We help businesses see the future, craft flexible growth plans, and roll out innovations that leave their customers blown away. We're all about pragmatism and accessibility, the substance of top-notch consulting houses, minus the frills, and at a value point that makes sense. I'll tell you a secret that top-performing companies use to change the game before competitors even know that change is afoot. Top competitors can glimpse parts of the future before it happens, and they prepare accordingly. I had a client in a global industry who told our team there's no place for strategy at our organization, and he was right. His company was constantly surprised by market shifts and lost profitable business and market share to a competitor that did have a strategy. How did the competitor see around corners so well? Well, part of the answer is scenario planning, and today I'm going to show you how to do that in 7 easy steps. Step 1. Understand why you're undertaking the exercise. It can be to sharpen your competitive edge, win the war for talent, manage risk or uncertainty, or just stay ahead of trends. Let's keep it simple today. We just want to stay ahead of trends. Step 2. This is perhaps the most important step since it seeds the discussion that will follow. And this is a great one for a group setting. Write down everything you know about the present. Leaving no stone unturned, use a framework that's MECE, mutually exclusive and collectively exhaustive, to help you broaden your thinking. Porter's 5 forces, for instance, will tell you a lot about the challenges to your value chain in a competitive industry. Pestel analysis of political, economic, social, technological, environmental, and legislative trends will give you a 360-degree view of the external environment. Even a SWOT analysis or balanced scorecard approach can work very well. The goal is to create a list of every trend, everything in motion around your organization that might change how successful you are with your current strategic plan. On the left, we're going to use a simple Pestel analysis for the consumer packaged goods industry as an example. Step 3. Rank each trend by impact and uncertainty. Would the impact be a big deal, a little deal, or a medium deal? Are we certain? Are we reasonably sure? Or is this a wild-eyed conjecture? It's okay if it is. Just write it down. Keep your ranking for each one simple too: high, medium, or low. Step 4. Plot the trends on a 3x3 matrix. Save the top row for the highest impact trends and the bottom row for things that are interesting maybe, but immaterial. Make the left side the low uncertainty column, stuff that's pretty definitely going to happen in the short term. Save the middle column for things that will happen in the medium or long term, and leave the right-hand column for things that might seem like science fiction now, but would majorly affect your organization if they happened. Step 5. You probably already see a pattern. Things in the top left corner of our 3x3 are high impact, low uncertainty trends. Pick the 2 furthest to the top left, and those are your likely drivers. If you don't already have a plan for them, you're going to need one. Now look at the 2 trends in the top right. High impact, high uncertainty. Those are your black swans. We'll put your top 2 likely drivers in their own 2x2 matrix as we've done here: product safety regulations and intellectual property. Yep. Our team better have a plan for certain changes to product safety rules and pending patent expirations, and probably we do. Now look at our black swans. These will be our what ifs, and we're going to put them in their own 2x2. What if this hot automation trend takes root and changes how CPG reacts to market shifts more efficiently, or ties into the enhanced safety and compliance trend we were talking about in our likely drivers 2x2? What if sustainability becomes what drives our industry? What if the opposite happens in each case? We'll write scenarios for each one. Here are mine. There are 8 of them, and you'll have 8 too. Step 7. Now imagine yourself and your company in each of these situations and apply what you've learned from the scenarios you developed. Does your existing plan work, or would it be under stress? What's stopping your team from being able to achieve what needs to happen? Is it groupthink, siloed thinking, or some other human bias? Is your team prepared to adjust their focus if need be? If not, what would convince them to broaden their thinking, and how much lead time would you need to give them to prepare? Do you need other options? What would they need to look like? Most of all, what would you change? Who needs to be involved? And how should you get started? Because after all of that work, now you're ahead of the game and you're in the driver's seat. At GIS, we help you spot market trends, devise growth strategies, outperform competitors with stellar products, and align your team around a shared vision. Plus, we arm you with the tools and roadmaps to keep your winning streak alive. In future videos, I'll explain how to use this simple scenario planning process to address many of our clients' common strategy and operational challenges, and introduce you to our proprietary real-time trend analysis tool, TrendWise, to make scenario planning even faster and easier. Well, that's what GIS thinks you might need, based on what we've helped other companies and nonprofits to achieve. Do you see your future in our vision? Let's chat about your company's journey to market leadership. We'll bring our tools, and you bring your team and ambition. Our goal? Win for you now, and coach you to keep on winning. Thanks very much. Leave comments below, and send us an email at strategy@growthinnovationstrategy.com for more information or for a personal consultation.